Testing. Is this thing on? I think it is. Hey everybody, welcome to the University of Guelph-Humber's virtual Fall Information Day. My name is Cassia. I'm a fourth-year psychology student here at the university, and I'm also a senior START leader. I'll be one of many START leaders taking you a bit around campus today to show you some of the great facilities we have for you. And of course, we have a great day lined up for you. We have lots of different sessions happening at 11 a.m. We have our All Things UGH session that will cover things for Canadian high school transfer and international applicants. You'll learn all about the application process, financial information, as well as general campus information. Then at 11:30 and 12:45, we have our program sessions. You get to learn all about our 7 focus programs, as well as different courses you're going to be taking, placement opportunities, and you'll get to hear from a student about their experiences in the program. Then at 12:45 and 1:45, you'll have our student services panel. You get to learn about the different support services you have on campus and resources as well. And of course, we do have some great things happening on our social media today at Guelph-Humber. You can head to our Instagram and see our latest post, tag some friends in the comments, and tell us about what you've learned today or what you're excited about at UGH for your chance to win some pretty cool GH swag. But now I know you've heard so much from me. I want to invite some of my other START leaders to tell you a little bit about what they like about GH. Starting with Alexa. Alexa, what's the weather looking like today?
It's 100% chance of fun here on campus.
I agree. I think we have a pretty cool day lined up for our students. So can you tell me a bit about your program and why you chose to be a START leader?
Yeah, so I'm a fourth-year media studies and communications student, and the whole reason why I chose Guelph-Humber is because we have such a tight-knit and small, close community here on campus.
Yeah, that's my favorite things as well. And I know us as a START leader, we have made a pretty cool thing for our viewers at home. Can you tell us a bit about that as well?
Yeah, so we actually have a Fall Information Day Spotify playlist you can listen to. Everything from pump-up jams to quiet music you can listen to while you study. It's all on there, so definitely something for everyone.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Alexa. Sounds great. Next up, we have Bobby and Aksha. Come on in. They're in the Community Social Services program. Can you tell us a bit about what you like on campus and why you chose the program?
Absolutely. So, when it comes to community social services, not only do you get to graduate with distinction with your Bachelor of Applied Sciences degree, but you also get to graduate with a social service worker diploma. And what also makes CSS unique is the fact that you get to be part of exclusive societies and clubs, including our very own Model United Nations, which launched just last year. And you can also find me for recruitment for that or become a recruiter yourself.
As Bhavir just mentioned, all programs at Guelph-Humber have their own club and society. And just at the beginning of this semester, the Community Social Services Society hosted their own tree planting event at the Humber Arboretum. I'm sure you guys may have heard about what the Humber Arboretum is. It's of nearly 250 acres of public gardens and natural areas. Along with the City of Toronto, the Community Social Services Society hosted this event for students to plant trees and explore the Arboretum. Taking part in our clubs and societies is something guys should definitely do.
Amazing. Thank you both so much. We do have lots of opportunities available for students on campus. Thank you both so much. Next up, coming in, Emiliana. Hey, how are you doing?
Awesome, thank you. Hi, I'm in second year media studies, and my favorite course was my first year photography class. So this was my most hands-on class. Every week we'd be able to go on campus, and our prof would show us how to use some really cool equipment. So me and my many new friends would be able to go on campus and take a bunch of photos, and we'd even make a little competition to see who could take the most creative photo of the week. I went in knowing nothing about photography, and I went out knowing how to use a lot of cool equipment and not only take my own photos, but analyze other people's works. It was my favorite class. And speaking of my favorite media class, don't forget to participate in today's social media contest. It'll be a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool prizes, and good luck.
Amazing. Thank you, Miliana. You heard her. Definitely don't forget to participate in our contest. Next up, come on in, Brady. Brady's in the Justice Studies program. Hey, Brady, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. Tell us a bit about your favorite course so far.
Well, as you heard, I am in the Justice Studies program. The first course that you learn in your first semester is called Crime and Criminal Justice. It's an opportunity for first-year Justice Studies students to learn about both the law and criminal aspects of the law. It's an excellent opportunity. I really enjoyed the class, and I'm sure you will too. Other than that, I guess anything else I could tell you about study spots, I would say on the second floor of the university, we have our cafeteria where you can not only enjoy your lunches, do some studying with students, but if you really need to get away and go into that classroom setting, I would say on the third And the fourth floor, in the back of the university, you have those massive, what do you call them? Like, you have the massive classrooms that you can study in. They got outlets and peace of mind.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, we do have lots of study spaces. See you later. Now, next up, Jessica and Swoop. Come on in here.
This is Swoop, our GH mascot. Their pronouns is they, them. Represents our university. He's a owl, sorry. And I am in my 4th year of kinesiology. My name is Jessica, and my favorite spot on campus is the Humber Gym, and it's a great place for cardio and fitness, as well as any kind of exercises such as Zumba and yoga that we offer at our campus. And I think it's time to celebrate. Yeah. Let's continue.
Thanks so much, Jessica and Swoop. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Up next is our All Things UGH session. We will see you back here really soon.
Hey everyone, my name's Vidita and I'm in my 4th year of the Community Social Services program, and I'd like to welcome you to our 2nd floor. Woo! All right, so the 2nd floor has a lot of our shared student study spaces, and I spend most of my time here before, in between, and after my classes. You can find me socializing, getting some work done, or grabbing a bite to eat. Start off with our Learning Resource Commons. In our Learning Resource Commons, our lecturers and doing their lectures or research lectures. Most of the time, some organizations from different places come here and help out students transition to work life, grad school, med school, or even law school. Sometimes you would even see a glimpse of our START leaders just hanging out here, doing their thing, or hosting a lot of events and games to celebrate all kinds of events. All right, that's so cool. Can you just show us around a bit? Of course. So in every table, we do have this front part, which is where our laptops are commonly hidden, where you could actually use those. I've used one. It's really, really great. So we do have the pop-up sockets in every table. And with the press of a button, have a standing desk. Wow. I know, it's so exciting. Like, where can you have one of these? I have no clue. I know. All right. Thank you so much, Ivana. Anytime. Right. We'll see you around campus. So now we're headed to our library services. So I like to use our library services anytime I'm having trouble with, citations. So they always have their staff there to support you and help you out. If you're kind of a bookworm, you like reading, we also have a display with some of our GH professors who are authors. Their books are actually displayed on the shelf. So if you love reading, it's definitely worth checking out. And then as we walk towards library services, we also have a nice view of our plant wall, which is like another kind of quiet study space. It's a really nice spot with some couches. If you want to get some work done in between classes, before or after, you can definitely sit around here. It's a really nice aesthetic. And then, oh look, we have Julia. So Julia's in our Justice Studies program. Hey, Julia.
Hi, Vidita, and hello, everyone. My name is Julia. I'm a 4th year Justice Studies student at the University of Guelph-Humber, and I would like to welcome you to Library Services. Library Services is here to provide you with all the books, articles, and electronic resources that for all your academic needs, whether that be papers, presentations, or any and all research that you may do. Guelph-Humber students have access to the University of Guelph and Humber College libraries and databases. Guelph-Humber students also have access to the University of Waterloo and Wilfrid Laurier libraries and databases, as we are part of a tri-university network. Librarians are here to help you navigate through these databases, and they're also here to help you with proper citation. They provide us with tutorial videos, and you can also book an appointment one-on-one with them. And I'll let you guys in on a little secret. During the winter months, the librarians like to open up a coffee bar for us, and we get all the hot chocolate and coffee for free. And they also provide so many different types of toppings. I put so much coconut in mine. It was so good.
All right, thank you so much, Julia. You literally unlocked a memory in my brain. I remember during exam season, I would come here for the hot chocolate, put some marshmallows and some hot chocolate chips, let it melt, and it really took the edge off of my exams. So next we have our practice presentation rooms. So this is actually newly renovated, and ever since I've used it, I haven't been able to use it. Unfortunately, I did a lot of presentations in my first and second year of the Community Social Services program, but I do wish I had a few more presentations to do now because I definitely wish I could use the room a lot more than I have. But it's definitely really cool, brand new. Everything in there is shiny and new. And we actually have one of our leaders, Pardeep, who's in the kinesiology program, here to tell us a bit about the room. Hey, Pardeep. Hi.
These are our 2 practice presentation rooms, which can be used for multiple different purposes, whether that be practicing for a presentation with your group members, or even using it as a space to create beautiful pictures like my friend Linda did for her ECS project. These practice presentation rooms are equipped with a TV screen that you can connect your computer to display your PowerPoint presentations, or even do live video conferencing in. We even have whiteboards and multiple outlets, which are always beneficial to us students. What's really cool about this room is that it's noise canceling, so it allows for a quiet study space for students to study in, and you can book these rooms in advance via the media cage, which you'll see later on the 3rd floor.
All right, thank you so much, Pardeep. I actually remember using this room for a project in first year. It was a group presentation, and we had a skit, so I was falling down in the room. It was very dramatic, but really fun as well to have a space where we could practice that.
Welcome back to Start Live Cam, everyone. Today has been jam-packed, but we're not done yet. There's still so much more to see, so much more to experience, and so much more fun to have. All right, just in case anybody hasn't told you today, I do want to take a quick second to congratulate you because you're taking the active steps towards your future to plan the necessary things that you need to do. So if anybody hasn't told you today, you're doing amazing. All right, everyone, welcome to the 3rd floor labs. This is our Applied Learning Lab Central, where each of our 7 focus programs utilize their hands-on component right on this space over here. As you can see, it's home to the best natural daylight, and it's home to the media cage, the best classrooms, and the applied learning labs for each of our 7 focus programs. As we can see, if we walk a little bit more over here, this is our media cage. It's usually run by students. It's awesome. It's really cool. You get to rent out cameras and all that you need if you're a media studies student. Take a quick peek. We're also going to be taking a quick peek into this room over here. This is the Early Childhood Resource Room. All right, on this door, it's always filled with the best decorations. Every single season, every single time I'm coming up here, there's something new. Right now, it's a Summer Over the Rainbow theme. I'm loving it. Let's take a quick peek.
Hi, come on in.
Hello.
Welcome to our ECS Resource Room.
I'm loving it. This is so cool. I feel like I'm blasting to my childhood right now.
Yes, there are hundreds of toys and other materials here that our ECS students use.
You're telling me I could just take anything?
Well, you can't just take it. You do have to borrow it out. It's kind of like a toy library.
I'm loving it.
Anything that you need for your placements.
That's awesome. Oh, we do have a visitor over here. Hello.
Hi.
Can anybody tell me what's going on here?
She just came by to pick up something for her placement.
Oh, okay.
So our early childhood studies students borrow the materials in here to use at their placements, such as schools or early childhood centers. They're able to enrich their lesson plans and work with the children and interact with them. So for example, over here, we have our board books. Whoops! So our board books have thicker pages, less words, bigger images, and more colors, which allow children to interact and pay attention while they're learning how to read.
I'm loving it. I just feel like I'm blasting through my childhood right now. This is so cool. Tell me a little bit more.
So ECS students complete more than 800 hours for their placement, and they can also work here as it is staffed by students.
When I tell you I'm blasting through my childhood every single time you guys are mentioning something new, I am obsessed. Thank you so much for telling me more about this room. I'm definitely going to stop by. This is so cool. I'm loving it. Thank you guys so much. All right, so we're just going to take a quick peek into this very open room meant for our ECS students. It's bright. It's open. It's an open concept. Really cool, airy room. Let's see what's up. Hi, Sophie. Tell me a little bit more about this room.
Yes, this is the ECS Innovative Learning Lab. So that's okay. So this is a classroom used for ECS students as well as just a really fun place for them to hang out during the day.
That's so cool. Before you finish, I do want to see what's up. Why is she on a bicycle in the middle of a classroom? Is this a gym? Is this a classroom? Tell me what's up.
This is one of our many different types of seating that we have in this classroom. For example, Sophie over here on our wiggle stool. And here, this desk is perfect for me because I'm always moving and I always need energy to get out.
You guys are so lucky. I just feel like you're always on doing something in the Early Childhood Innovative Lab. This is so cool. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you guys in a little bit. We're going to go explore more. You guys continue chilling like you are doing. I'll see you guys in a little bit, all right? Bye! All right, let's just exit onto this hallway over here to take a quick peek into our CSI lab over here. So just to let you know, if any of you are uncomfortable viewing a crime scene up close, just take a quick peek into anything on this website. It's super cool, super fun. Listen to our Spotify playlist. It's honestly a really cool soundtrack. Let's take a quick peek. Hi, Farhana.
Welcome, guys, to CSI Lab.
This is a really cool room, honestly. Like this one is the one realistic room. I feel like I'm jumping into CSI Las Vegas or something. If you guys don't know, that's Crime Scene Investigation Las Vegas. Let's see.
Honestly, it's so much fun. As a justice studies student, this is just one of the many hands-on experience learning you'll get to do. And as a part of your second year in your forensic techniques class, this is something you get to do. As you can see here, there's a fake body along with the prop gun. Students will get to assess the crime scene lab, look for fingerprints, and basically solve the crime.
That's so cool. So you're telling me you get to do this often?
Basically, it's just what it is as a justice studies student, and it's honestly so much fun. I had the recent experience of doing it myself.
That's so cool. As a business studies student, you know, I don't get the chance to re-investigate and stuff like that. So you guys are really lucky. I kind of want to transfer, but
it's so worth it. We'd love to have you guys here and join our program because it's so much fun and worth every bit of it.
All right, this is cool. If any of you are investigation lovers, you love forensics or anything like that, and you love crime scene investigation, this is the program for you.
Literally, honestly, we can't wait to see you here in person.
To see any of you at home watching right now, up in this room, doing what you need to do. It's really cool. All right, so we're just going to exit on to the hallway over here to one of my favorite parts of this school. Do you know why? I just really love how peaceful it is. If you just take a moment to breathe, you could hear the plant wall being watered right now. It just feels like I'm in a forest right now. It's so cool. I'm loving it. If we take a quick look to the right, you can easily see one of the coolest things that are happening to the media studies program soon. It's a podcast production studio that's currently being built, as well as a Mac suite filled with 27-inch iMac workstations for all of your classroom iMac work needs. All right, let's take a quick walk further down this hallway to take a look at all of these media artworks. Maybe our media studies students, they have a true talent in turning their photos into art. It's really cool. I love to see it, and it's always changing every single time I'm up here. And that's a specific reason as to why I love this floor. All right, let's take a quick walk further down into our broadcast studio. I'll open the door for you guys. This is our editing suite over here. This editing suite is so cool for the pure fact that it's just the vibes, honestly. You could just edit what you need to do if you're a media studies student over here. So if all of you future communication studies students want to be in here, this is the place to be. All right, let's walk a quick walk over here to see Romina interviewing Swoop. Hello, Romina. How are you? Let's see what's up.
Hi, Cal. I am doing very well. How are you?
I'm good. So I see that you're interviewing Swoop over here. Do you mind asking an extra question for the viewers at home?
Absolutely. So, Swoop, what is it that you represent as the mascot? No, the absolute icon of University of Guelph-Humber.
Okay. Interesting.
I see. So I'm sure the folks at home can tell just by hearing Swoop talk why it is that they represent the wisdom, spirit, and unique identity of this amazing school.
I love it. And it looks like Swoop has to go. Oh, okay. I guess he's in a rush. He's stressed. I mean, who isn't?
Popular person, right?
Literally, they got places to be.
For sure. So this is our broadcast and production studio space here at the University of Guelph-Humber, of course. It is mainly utilized by our media and communication studies students. And this room it's fully equipped in here. So Khaled, take a look behind the curtain there.
Let's see what's up. You're joking. So you're telling me the screen goes all the way around. That is wild. I feel like I just jumped into the Warner Brothers studios for a quick second. What? This is crazy.
Yes, this room, it has everything. And if you actually look right in front of us, you can see the teleprompters. because they're for our professional multi-camera setup, to get all of our good angles.
We need those angles. We need the lighting. We need what we got to do.
We do. And behind there is the control room. We also have a virtual reality studio as well as podcast suites.
That is so cool. I feel like every time I'm in here, there's something new happening. You guys are so lucky. This is awesome. I'm definitely going to be coming back. Thank you so much, Romina. I'll see you in a little bit, all right? As we walk a little bit outside, we're going to see more of the hallway that we just saw right now. So we're just going to walk back and we're going to see what's going on. All right, so let me tell you a quick fact about Guelph-Humber. Each of our floors over here have offices for our professors. A big thing about Guelph-Humber is our support services. All of your professors are here to support you in anything that you need. They can even call you by first name, so don't be shy to pull up, ask them a question after class. They are here to support you. Every floor has these. This specific floor is actually meant for our media students, I believe. It's actually meant for also early childhood studies students, but every floor has these, so if you're here, take a quick look for all the support that you need. We're actually going to say hello to our friend Andrea over here. Hello, Andrea.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Experiential Learning Lab, or known as Room GH304. I'd like to show you my favorite room. Follow me.
Let's take a quick look.
All right, so as you can see, this is a great classroom and great opportunity for students to learn certain skills. Some skills would include, if you just follow me that way.
I see some artwork going on.
Oh yeah, we got the parietal lobe, the frontal lobe, I doodled a little. So some skills that we can practice are counseling skills, caseworking scenarios, and even practice our respectful and ethical speech skills.
I love that. These are really important skills for anybody to have, and especially for all the various programs that are in here.
Exactly, especially psychology and community social services students.
All right, let's see what's going on over here. Do you mind if I take a quick seat?
Of course. Why don't you sit down, relax? This is a safe environment.
All right, so tell me more about this specific area over here.
So this is a great room that we have a little hidden on the back. It's a great opportunity for students to learn therapy and counseling skills.
Okay, that's really important. I feel like therapy is an important thing to have for anybody. Do you feel the same?
Of course. Some therapies that may include is client-centered therapy, strength-based therapy, and solution-based therapy. These are all really important skills for students to learn.
So you're telling me they learn that just in this facility in itself?
Yeah, for sure. It's used all throughout the school, but this is a great way for people to really get that hands-on experience.
I love it. So give me one little thing. So what makes this room so special?
That is a great question. So the reason why this room is used for such scenarios is because of this one-way mirror that's right behind us.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, so
I
this
feel
is
like
it.
there's going to be something behind here.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Like oh my gosh, what?
We totally did not see them there. I feel like that mirror just was like shining just on us. Like,
I know, right?
It's one way. I feel like that's what we're there for.
I'm really glad it works.
Hello, how are you, Armin? How long were you here for? Let me know right now. Really quickly, but it's fine. All right, so we're just going to walk.
I'm glad I could show you this room. It's really one of my favorites, and it's a great opportunity for students.
I love it. It's not as small as it seems. I feel like there's just so much more behind it.
Yeah, for sure. I think that hidden room over there really, surprises us.
It really does, definitely.
So how is everything?
Everything is okay. I feel like I've been transporting to several different studios, different worlds.
Like, how many rooms did you even go to?
I feel like it's been 100. Like, I went to the broadcast production studio. Did you check that out?
It's crazy.
The green screen really had me
shocked. I know,
shook.
it's huge.
It's so cool. And everything from the Ecs Resource Room, it's all wonderful. And look who it is, our iconic START leaders. While we have you guys all here, I just want to ask you one more thing. Why do you feel that the applied learning labs are so beneficial? Really quickly.
The hands-on experience.
Awesome.
Practical learning.
It doesn't feel like school.
It's so worth it. Industry equipment.
Innovative technology.
I get to practice important skills.
You see it. You got it right over there. All right. That's our third floor labs, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to see the real deal and see it for yourself, register for an in-person tour down below. And that's it for today and for this floor. There's still so much more to see. Make sure you take a look at our schedule. It's somewhere on this website, and we'll see you guys very soon. We're going to take a quick, short break. All right, bye, everyone.
Hi, there you are once again. Hi, everyone. Welcome back, or welcome if this is the first live segment that you're tuning into. As you can see, we're in one of the lecture rooms right over here. This is the largest lecture room at Guelph-Humber. Seats roughly 125 students and no more than that. And I hope you enjoyed all the info sessions. You found it super informative today, and you found out and learned why we're so passionate about Guelph-Humber and our school itself. And speaking lecture rooms, I see two student leaders, Transition and Resource Team, Lauren and Charmaine. And earlier today, they were telling me one of their favorite memories on campus, exactly in this lecture room, and I think it's worth sharing to our audience. So I'll pass it on to Lauren to share it.
Thank you, Vanessa. I'm so happy to be able to share this story with you. My name is Lauren Abella. I'm in my third year of the psychology program here at the University of Guelph-Humber. I'm also an FYE leader, which stands for First Year Experience, and Best Buddies Club president. So those just a few things that I love to do and get involved with on campus. The story that I'm so excited to share with you. So I was sitting in this seat right here, believe it or not, in my Introductory to Psychology course. One of my favorite courses I've taken by far. It was directed by Dr. Alice Kim. Bless her soul, she was amazing. She was teaching us how to form hypotheses. That was the lecture, and she did this in a most amazing way that I've remembered ever since. So she asked us students to write down on a blank piece of paper any country that we can think of. So I chose Italy because that's where I come from. Some other examples were France and Germany. And she asked a few students to of their country choices. She wrote them down on her side and put them in a box. Then she picked one random student to pick a paper from the box. And would you believe it or not, she actually guessed what the country was before they even picked it out. Like, how does that even happen? Well, she explained it to us, and I'm not going to share it because I don't want to give away her secrets, but it really made sense, and it was simpler than you might think. So that was just one experience of a time that a lecture stood out to me and a professor, and I just really enjoyed it. So what about you, Charmaine?
Thanks for sharing that, Lauren. Hi, my name is Charmaine, and I'm a fourth-year kinesiology student here at Guelph-Humber. What I remember from these long lecture days here in this lecture room was in one class of advanced exercise prescription with Professor Joseph Gibbons. Here, seated with 100 students, he would turn off the lights, we would take a breath, close our eyes, and put on headspace. And then we would take those breaks, take a breather, and after, he would continue the class afterwards. Those breaks were great because it made me clear my mind off and reset to continue with the lecture. Did you have those mindful breaks too, Lauren, here?
I had something similar where we would take breaks, and that would be my chance to go get a coffee or a hot chocolate from the cafe upstairs. But our professor haven't used Headspace, so it's amazing that they were able to utilize that. Now, Vanessa, do any of these stories resonate with you?
Thank you, Lauren, for sharing and Charmaine for sharing both stories, and I do resonate with both. In fact, about the mindfulness, being in the fourth year in my early childhood studies program, we actually focus a lot on teaching mindfulness and yoga to children. So I definitely resonated a lot with that. And you also mentioned your story about being in your intro to psychology class. And as an early childhood studies student, I actually took that class myself. And it's so unique is that I was actually able to meet both early childhood studies students, but also a great chance to meet psychology students as well, like Lauren herself. And just as a little story for you is that in this lecture room, I also took Intro to Psychology, and I was seated in the second row, and the person who was next to me was actually a friend I met in my program at orientation, and she was the one who sat right next to me. And whenever we did small group work during our lecture in psychology, we would always be able to discuss. And 4 years later, she's still such a great friend of mine. And now let's take another quick peek at our plan wall before we finish off, because this is our favorite spot on campus. And our students love to spend time here as well as take selfies. And speaking of selfies, I see Natasha and Tristan by the plan wall
Hi, Natasha. Hi, Tristan. How are you?
Hey, Vanessa.
How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Thank you. I was going to say, for our audience at home, right now they're choosing a post-secondary institution, and they're in the middle of doing a research and finding their home university and post-secondary institution. So why don't we help them out and give them some piece of advice? I know you both have such great piece of advice, so I'm going to pass it on to Tristan to share her first piece of advice.
That's right. Hi, everybody. My name is Tristan. I am a second-year media studies student here at the University of Guelph-Humber. And today I will be sharing with all of you a piece of advice from when I wish I was given in high school. So I was a very anxious grade 12 student, and I was looking at a university that was going to be able to accommodate me because I have a learning disability, and that's a big part of who I am and my learning style. So when looking for a post-secondary institution, I reached out to the University of Guelph-Humber, and they answered all the questions that I had, and I made sure that I picked a university that was right for me. So that way I was able to get all the things I wanted to get out of a university and institution rather than what the university wanted to get out of me. So what about you, Natasha? How about that?
Thanks for sharing that, Tristan. So my name is Natasha, and I'm a second-year psychology student. And the piece of advice that I want to share to our prospective students is to find a post-secondary institution where you don't feel lost in a crowd. So at the University of Guelph-Humber, I've had numerous opportunities to connect with my professors because of our small class sizes. For example, in first year, I connected with Dr. Jonathan Salem Wiseman, who taught our critical thinking and contemporary philosophy classes. He was always available to chat through Zoom whenever I had questions about course content or assignments. Because of our positive relationship, I was able to ask him to write a reference letter for a scholarship, and because of his help, I received that scholarship in my first year. So when you're choosing a post-secondary institution, be sure to find the place where they recognize the awesome individual that you are.
Thank you so much, Natasha and Tristan. That's such great advice, and I'm sure our audience will resonate and help when they're doing their research. And I think it's so important that whatever school and post-secondary institution you choose, you make it as memorable as possible, whether that be get involved, join a society, connect, and build positive relationships, and make it as memorable and meaningful for you. And just as a reminder, if you want to relive the experience today and look back, and for Fall Information Day, you're able to watch the recordings as all the sessions and live segments have been recorded starting early next week. So check that out if you want to, and even invite a friend to learn more about Guelph-Humber. And as a little thank you for spending the Sunday with us for Fall Information Day, we wanted to share our favorite GH cheer that we all learned during orientation before we started at Guelph-Humber. But hey, before we start, I see Swoop, and they love the cheer, and they know the cheer. Swoop, do you want to come join us to do a cheer? Yeah? And so the cheer is very simple. The cheer is going to have two different steps. It's going to say, I'm going to say, when I say Guelph, and everyone, including you at home, is going to say Humber. And you'll have our star leaders here, or our star leaders helping you out, so you won't be alone doing the cheer. So to remind, it's going to say, when I say Guelph, you say Humber. Guelph, Humber. We're going to do it 3 times. Are we all ready to do the cheer? Woo! Let's count it off on a count of 1, 2, 3. When I say Guelph, you say Humber. Guelph, Humber. Guelph, Humber. Guelph, Humber. Woo! We're thrilled that you decided to spend the day with us and learn more about Guelph-Humber. And as a little thank you for tuning in once again.